Hey guys, Ty Bryson here and welcome to my show, and today we're going to be taking a look at a squatter that tried to squat on a $500,000 property. If you don't know what a squatter is, it's people that go to other people's houses and try to stay there for a very long time if it's vacant, and they stay there, and when you come back they're like, oh yeah, I live here now, you don't live here anymore. So that's the entire idea of this video. Now on top of that guys, I do post videos every single day on this channel, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, and on top of that also destroy the like button. Now let's get right into this video.
All right, you want to live in a beautiful home, but how about this? No rent, no mortgage. Well, no problem. That seems to be the case for a Mount Juliet man living in a $500,000 home without paying a dime.
Oh my God, like right there and there, that sales pitch is all I need to move away from New York. Okay, if you tell me no rent, no mortgage, and you also get to stay there like for free, no maintenance either, that's all you need to tell me for me to move out, okay? Just like let me know where I can find this property.
So how can someone get away with being a squatter? News Channel 5 investigative reporter Ben Hall went to find out.
We want to talk to you about why you're in this house.
I want to talk to you about getting out of here. How's that? Does that work with you? Get that out of my face. Dude.
Don't touch the camera. Jude Piskey didn't want to talk.
Okay, this guy is obviously a lot more aggressive than the last person, and he's like, yo, get off my oh wait, not my property. Get off this place. That's not my property. Just get off. I'm squatting here. You can't come here. You can't come here. It's not my property, but you can't come here.
About why he's been squatting in this Mount Juliet home for more than 2 years. The bank
I don't give a
bank says you don't have a right to
You know what I got to say?
Oh my gosh. So he's been there for 2 years. If you guys don't know the rules, right? Some squatters, once they are there for 10 years or so, officially, they can actually own that property, by law. And if you have any proof that you actually are supposed to live there, they need to evict you. So this guy right here, 2 years, no rent, no mortgage. I'm trying to find one of those too.
When did you move in?
Don't matter. None of your business.
Our investigation found that Piskey moved into the home more than 2 years ago, despite having no legal claim to the property. The banks that had foreclosed on the previous owners.
Oh my God, look at that house. That is a huge house, a huge property, and I think he has 2 pickup trucks, okay? 2 pickup trucks, no rent, no mortgage, huge house, no problem.
This video home tour shows what the luxury log cabin used to look like. Attempts to sell it fell apart because of confusion among banks after the housing crisis.
Oh, you see, so probably, a family walks in, buys this property. Oh my gosh, I can afford it. Look at my income. By the way, in 2008, guys, if you guys don't know, basically a waitress can walk into a bank and be like, hey, I make $100,000. Okay, here's a house. So obviously, after the housing crisis, well, those people cannot afford it anymore. And then all of a sudden, the bank has to worry about it, and the bank forgot about it. And now you have this guy right here saying hey, you forgot about it. I've been living here for 2 years now. I'm good to go.
Ron and Dina Woodard fell in love with the home back in 2014 and tried to buy it at auction.
I knew where all of my furniture was going to be. I mean, it was just, it was ours. And the kids were just as excited about it as we were.
And their high bid was accepted. But days before they were set to close, the bank pulled the plug on the deal.
After 4 or 5 years of the property being sitting down, they pulled the deal.
In late 2012, J.P. Morgan Chase foreclosed on the home, then sold it to Bank of New York Mellon as trustees for investors for a mortgage-backed security. Control over the home has since passed from Countrywide Financial to Bank of America and finally to NationStar.
You see how complicated this stuff is, guys? So you get a loan with one company, they sell it to another company, another company, another company, another company, and before you know it, what they do is, guys, well, back then, what they did was group a whole bunch of bad loans together and then call it okay, it's a decent loan, I guess. Bad loans and good loans together make a decent loan, and that's what caused the entire housing crash, okay? There's a history lesson for you, and here's an example of exactly how not to do this correctly.
We couldn't get in touch with anybody that would claim any responsibility for the maintenance or ownership or anything else at that point.
City Commissioner Ray Justice contacted more than one bank about the abandoned home, but they didn't seem to care.
I got no response, zero response.
It was about that time Jude Piskey, his friends, and family suddenly appeared at the house.
I mean, you know, at this point, you know, like, okay, there's a squatter that walks into your property all of a sudden, but then you have a squatter that's basically taking care of a property, and that's why squatter rules actually exist, because if someone is not taking care of the property, the bank doesn't care, now the neighborhood's values goes down, because basically you have a property right here that is basically kind of losing a lot of value because everything is going downhill. But if you have this guy coming in and saving the day, like, is it really such a bad thing? I don't know.
Police were first called to the home in April of 2015 for a domestic dispute involving Piskey and his ex-wife. In September, police discovered a stolen vehicle at the property.
Wait. You see, now I changed my mind. You know, now this guy's over here like violence, stealing like trucks. And I told you guys, I saw like 2 vehicles there. He's stealing trucks. He's doing stuff to his wife. I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you it doesn't seem legal.
The gentleman had no connection to the owners of the property and that we could find.
Piskey actually paid the back property taxes on the home to keep Wilson County from seizing it in 2015.
Okay, look at this right here. So he paid the back taxes on the property. No one's to claim the property. At this point, I'm sorry, but it's kind of like his property, right? Like, at this point.
We found Piskey has a history of codes violations. In 2008, he illegally moved a home to a piece of land near Hermitage, forcing Davidson County officials to condemn the home.
This is just nuts.
Justice.
In 2008, he illegally moved a home to a piece of land? How do you move a home?
Forcing Davidson County officials to condemn the home.
This is just nuts.
Justice says he fields weekly complaints from his constituents about the number of cars and junk being stored at the log cabin. Are you gaming the system?
No, man, I'm running for Congress.
You can tell this guy doesn't give like any, like, he doesn't care, you know, he's like, nah man, I'm running for Congress, leave me alone, you know? Oh my gosh.
Nation Star Bank finally sent us a statement saying, we greatly appreciate that you brought this to our attention.
Oh please, like you guys haven't been contacted about this, like all of a sudden, oh my gosh, thank you. And this is in 2017, bro, 2017, meaning since 2008, that's like 9, 10, 7, that's like 9 years after, and this guy or anyone could have been living there for a long time, okay?
And went on to say, we are moving quickly to evict the home of its current residents so the home can be prepared for sale.
All I can do is applaud Channel 5 News.
What I said.
But as we discovered, getting Piskey to leave may not be easy.
Yeah, you know, because once he pays back like the back taxes, he's been there for a very long time. In this case, 2 years in this video right here. Then you have to go through an entire eviction process, and that can take sometimes months.
This is not your property. The bank says you have no right to be here.
Yours?
As Piskey walked to his truck, we didn't realize what was about to happen.
Let me see here. I was just, what was you talking about here? This is probably work on it. Out of here.
All right.
Go, God.
We're back.
There you go. Okay, that's how if you want a free property, guys, all you have to do is find one that the bank is ignoring, and on top of that, just bring an axe around you and also move the home.
But police arrested Piskey and charged him with aggravated assault. He bonded out and still lives in the house. We'll keep watching to see if the bank actually gets him out of the home.
Now, guys, let's read one of the comments here that I actually saw and see exactly what this guy said. And yeah, I just noticed like one of the comments literally say, if he kept the place up and didn't draw attention to himself, he probably could have stayed there forever. I agree. You know, if this guy had basically done this for like another like 5 years or 10 years, he could have probably been there forever. But now because of like Channel 5 here, he's probably going to get evicted, okay? Probably, most likely. So there you go, guys. I think we got a happy ending for this guy right here. And you know, whenever it comes to a property that's this expensive and so many owners have gone back and forth and this guy paid the back tax, is that going to be like a huge court problem for the entire like bank? So I wonder where that's actually landed. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is still there right now, just living it up with his axe, saying like, hey, come to my home, we're going to have a problem, okay, guys? But comment down below and let me know, would you ever consider squatting on a property that costs $500,000 if you could get away with it? Be honest, okay? If you ask me, I probably would, okay? Now, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. And as always, if you enjoyed this video right here, well, like this video. On top of that, also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And also follow me on Instagram, Bryson. Now, before I go, if you want to watch another video, for example, and another squatter, watch this video right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And as always, peace.